This is Earth. This is our home. It is both solid and steadfast, but also fragile and vulnerable. Experts tell us that the Earth's climate is rapidly changing, presenting a real and major threat to our future. But the causes and effects can be hard to comprehend. Introducing Climate Station. See for yourself how much the climate has changed over the last century. Discover what is causing these changes and the effects they're having on the natural world. Find out what the world could be like in the future if we tackle climate change quickly, and what could happen if we don't. We cannot solve a problem without first understanding it. So, let's begin our journey of exploration. Welcome to Climate Station. You are about to see how the weather affects our planet over a complete year. It's the 1st of March, 2019, the beginning of a meteorological spring in the Northern Hemisphere. Let's start the playback. Every 2 seconds marks a day, another complete rotation of the Earth. At this time of year, tropical cyclones form in the southwest Indian Ocean. This one is called Cyclone Idai. It will turn out to be the second deadliest ever recorded in the southern hemisphere. Over 1,000 people across East Africa will lose their lives. This year, the temperature distribution of the Indian Ocean is uneven. The eastern side is unusually cool, and the western side is unusually warm. This warmer water contributes to Cyclone Idai's record strength, and Africa will have increased rainfall throughout the year. On the other side of the ocean, where the water is cooler than normal, there will be drought. Let's jump to May and look at North America. At this time of year, a flow of warm, humid air heading north clashes with another flow of cool, dry air heading south. Where they meet, supercell storms begin to form. These intense thunderstorms can generate narrow, violently rotating columns of air known as tornadoes, which can achieve the highest measured wind speeds on Earth, sometimes over 400 kilometers per hour. Further north, you can just see the smoke from huge wildfires in Alberta, Canada. Dry, windy conditions are helping them to spread to a much larger area than normal. As the year advances, the point where the sun is directly overhead at midday has been shifting northwards due to the tilt of the planet. It has reached its northernmost position at the Tropic of Cancer. On that imaginary line lies India, and the direct sunlight is contributing to an intense heat wave there. But it's not just near the equator that's affected by high temperatures. Near the Arctic, it is much warmer than usual, and in Siberia, an area the size of Belgium is on fire. Europe is now experiencing a heatwave as well, and hundreds of people will succumb to the record high temperatures in the next few days. The European heatwave in 2022 will be the deadliest weather event worldwide that year. Meanwhile, back in India, monsoon rains arrive. They form every year when a difference in heating over land and ocean causes a change in the wind direction. They're later than usual, but the most intense in 25 years, fueled by the same warm water that's linked to the increased rainfall in Africa. Over in South America, fires in the Amazon rainforest, which have been burning for much of the year, now reach their peak. They started intentionally to clear land for agriculture, but high temperatures have dried out the vegetation, allowing the fires to burn more intensely and spread more quickly. They appear in much greater numbers this year than normal. As summer progresses in the northern hemisphere, the Atlantic Ocean has been warming up. Conditions are now perfect for the formation of tropical cyclones, such as this one, Hurricane Dorian. It's just made landfall in the Bahamas and is about to become the region's worst natural disaster on record. The damage is catastrophic. At least 70,000 people are left homeless, 84 people lose their lives, and over 200 are missing. Dorian begins to fade and tracks up the coast of the eastern United States. Air currents will transfer that heat and moisture all the way to the Arctic Circle. The Arctic is particularly affected by rising temperatures. On this day, the amount of Arctic sea ice is the second lowest since satellite records began in the 1970s. Back in the Atlantic Ocean, not all hurricanes head towards North America. This one, Hurricane Lorenzo, is traveling towards Europe, and it's the most easterly tracking Category 5 hurricane on record. By the time it reaches the cooler waters around the British Isles, much of its strength is gone. But as the climate changes, will that always be the case? On the other side of the planet, another tropical cyclone called Typhoon Hagibis is also traveling further than usual. As it hits Japan in time for the Rugby World Cup, it is one of the strongest typhoons on record and will become one of the costliest. Further south, Australia has been experiencing months of drought. It is on the cooler eastern side of the Indian Ocean, where rainfall is reduced. Record high air temperatures have made things even worse. Bushfires are already widespread throughout Australia and now in December reach their peak. The fires are having a major impact on the area's ecology. Billions of animals have lost their lives, and many areas will take years to recover. Today, on the other side of the world, a Boeing 747 makes a record-breaking transatlantic flight, New York to London, in just 4 hours, 56 minutes. This incredible feat has been helped by a strong jet stream, acting as a powerful tailwind. This high-level current of air is far stronger than usual and is also sending a conveyor belt of storms towards Europe. They hit one after the other, making it the wettest February on record in the British Isles. That brings us to the end of our eventful year of weather for planet Earth. Another year of extremes affected by rising temperatures. 2019 was the second warmest year on record, and 2020 will go on to be even warmer.